Who needs? Hold on. Let me try again. Who needs? Stop it with that stupid face, dude.
You didn't say that one. Go ahead.
Who needs vegetables when you can eat testicles?
Primals need to know.
Oh wait, is the sound on?
I can hear it.
Okay.
What Liver King's having for dinner today? We're gonna start with liver. We got 4 ounces with breakfast, lunch, and dinner because, say it with me, liver is king. We got some bone marrow right here. And if you don't already know, you need to know. We got a whole beast protein shake. We got a testicle, because who needs vegetables when you have testicles? We got some more testicles. We got some more testicles. We got a rack of ribs. We got some ground beast in here, which is liver, heart, pancreas, spleen, kidney, a little bit of muscle, some fermented dairy. We got a real salad, which are pork rinds. We have a Liver King concoction here, Liver King bar, maple syrup, grass-fed yogurt. And we have the ultimate, the sacrifice. The carbs that Liver King earned, that Liver King will not be having today. Hence, sacrifice is what Liver King's having for dinner today. Liver King out!
That's amazing.
Oh, stop. Why? I'm not against somebody being that into it and getting that huge. He's fucking jacked. But I ain't eating testicles, dude.
No, you don't need to do that. I've never run across anybody that I've talked to at a gym that's like, oh yeah, you know what, like I eat balls. Like that's balls. So yeah, you don't need to eat testicles to get that jacked. And he eats them raw too, right? Like that's his thing, is he eats a lot of that shit raw.
It looks like it.
Wow.
No, I don't know, man. I'd hang out with him.
I think he'd be a fun hang.
I might take a bite. Might take a bite of a testy.
I would.
Because if you're hanging out with him, how do you hang out with him and not try it?
This is true.
You would have to try it.
I could probably be coerced to do that. Absolutely. I'm pretty I guess adventurous with when it comes to food. Like I will try pretty much anything. The raw, if it's raw though, that's where I get a little weirded out. I'm like, is it gonna make me like sick or something? But I've heard that actually a lot of places now the standards are so much that like even if you were to eat raw, it's the risk is still there. It's higher, but it's not as high as it was, say, in like the 80s or even the 90s.
Oh, I gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if I did do that, that'd only be the second time I had balls in my mouth.
What was the first? That's a story for the podcast.
No, I'm kidding. Anyways, we've been growing a garden, 2 of them kind of. Like we have the bigger plants outside of a fence and then another one that's fenced in. But we went and picked a bunch of shit today. We got 10 zucchinis.
Oh, cool.
Today. That are like at least that big, and some of them are like, that big. And then we picked a bunch of lettuce and spinach and then some onions. I don't know if I just didn't bury the onions enough when I planted them or if I picked them too soon, because you can see the top of it. And I've never really grown that much food before this year anyways, so, but the onions, only like that big. So I don't know if I did something wrong or if that's just how big these ones are supposed to get or what, but yep. So I'll take vegetables over testicles.
Yes, I would too. I'd have a lot more enjoyment, I think, growing vegetables and eating them
off testicles.
Then cutting. Yeah, I don't think I want to grow testicles somewhere and then cut them off to eat them. I mean, yeah, that would not be a good thing. You know, I actually have a story about a pony of ours when we got it castrated, and the vet came, castrated it, and I remember like the balls sitting there, and all of a sudden my dog came and just ran, like you saw him like perk up, like he smelled it, and he just did a beeline for where the balls were laying there that the vet had cut out, and just grabbed him up and took off with him.
Dude, you've never seen him so happy before in his life.
He was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't. If you gave me, like you said, if I was with that guy, and had a few drinks in me, had like talked to him for a little bit, I bet I'd take out a bite out of a ball and get a picture. But I'd have to get a picture of it, you know.
The three of us hang out together, and he holds it. Like we're sitting at his table, you know, and I'm on his right and you're on his left, and he holds it directly in the middle of the table, and we have to reach over together and take a bite at the same time.
Why was that one so huge? Did you see that? Where he was like,
yeah,
what
that was
that?
his. It was his.
Okay. All of a sudden he starts like getting really small because he doesn't have any more testosterone.
Dude, maybe he lost his balls and that's why he has to eat everybody else's.
Oh shit. There's a theory. That's how he keeps it up. Yeah, that guy's crazy. My brother shares some videos from that guy quite often, actually. So
he's entertaining.
Hey, don't let me forget, on Tuesday I can wear pants.